Good afternoon, Jackson Jills, and welcome to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena, presented by VRML. And boy, oh 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 boy, do we have an exciting high-level matchup here between these two teams. This is Spaghetti versus Creamy Milk, both returning from Season 1, and with some change-ups coming in on for these guys. So on Spaghetti, so right now we're still waiting on a few players, but we're going to get. Oh, before I start, I am SirDimwi, of course, and I've got so much for subtlety here, running cams for me, and I always appreciate that subtlety. And yeah, so getting to the roster changes. So on Creamy Milk, they're going to be on blue here. They're running Captain Well, Punitive, Leo the Great, and Shepherd. Punitive, Leo the Great, and Shepherd are all relatively new members to the team. Captain Will being one of the few returning this season, and he joined late season 1. Callan, really the only returning original member, and he's not going to be playing today. Callan, in fact, the namesake of Creamy Milk. A big fan of Milk, Callan is, and everybody knows it. But then over here on Spaghetti, right now Mini Hat's in the game, but as we understand it, Mini Hat will eventually will be leaving before the start. Likely. He is returning. Al is also returning after season 1. But other than that, they're looking at, I guess there's a few players they haven't settled on yet who their main roster is going to be. We have Blenders, who's currently in the game, Isolate, Oculizator, who is also in the game, and White Fox, who I believe we are waiting on. So a few new players on Spaghetti as well. So both teams coming out with some roster swaps. And looking at these lineups, Captain Will, Punitive, Leo the Great, Shepherd, and White Fox, Oculizator, Blenders, and an unknown fourth, possibly Mini Hat, possibly not. This is looking to be a probably really exciting game because these are players that have been around for a while. Just about every single one of them, as far as I understand it, players I have played with and against for years, literally years. And I could attest to the skill level we are looking at here. These are some very talented players that we're about to get to watch here on VRML 1. And while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and take this moment while idle eyes are watching. Maybe so the Echopedia. It's a new resource put together primarily by the gentleman on Ignite. And then at the very end, right before they set it live, they put they decided to bring me in and give me all the credit. Let me take all the credit. Of course, that's not true. They did a ridiculous amount of work. Still doing a lot of work on there. I'm just my happy little self making my happy little pages, you know. But it's a fantastic resource. You can find a whole bunch of awesome stuff on there. If you're curious about Palador's history in the game, just go in there, search Palador. You'll find his player page, and you can learn everything you want to know about Palador's playing history, as well as his teammates, Lemming, Simeon, all those guys. You can look them up. You can see the history of Kangorillas, a team that's been around for years and still around, still dominating. Joker as well. You can find your own teams there, your own pages. Presuming that is if you played in Season 1 or you played in Week 0, you'll likely be on there. I know there's a few people missing who didn't play during those times. Eventually, you will have a page. The bot is always working. So it's a fantastic resource. Go check that out and use it. If you make an account, you can edit on it, all that good stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, still just waiting on one more player here. We do have a Mini Hat. Looks like White Fox may have crashed out, which is okay. I see a lot of activity there in the chat. And I see C. Jason has the current hype train conductor, and I've not seen that before. And I think it's absolutely hilarious. We've also got, I saw Sabovia saying hello. Armando Grasso popped in to say hello. The tube that shall not be named, really active in the chat at the moment. What's going on? Tube that shall not be named. One Boosty Boy popping in. I've been repping his Twitch quite a bit lately because that dude is a prolific Echo Arena streamer. So respect there to One Boosty Boy. What's going on, man? Mrs. Mini Cat Glad to see Mrs. Mini Cat popping in. And now I see Isolate is in the game, so maybe... So right now we're looking at Isolate Blenders, Oculizator, and Mini Hat. But Mini Hat might be popping up for White Fox. Maybe not, we'll see. Either way, still the skill level in this game is just it's up there, guys. You're gonna see some exciting stuff. At least I hope so. I expect it. I know Subtlety expects it. That's what he told me before the game. He was like, "Guy, this is gonna be like top 20." He didn't actually say that. I'm making that up. I'm just filling her. And I'm sure he's grinning right now. Aren't you, Subtlety? Antgas popping in. I also got Fancy Super. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. And there goes Isolates. Few minutes past now. Still got a little bit of time before any penalties are potentially incurred. CJ Sensana, shout out to the man Subtlety. And you can also find Subtlety on, if you ever catch Sealable Bag streaming Tarkov. Fair chance you're going to hear Subtlety's voice on that channel as well. And Subtlety just piping up and saying true. So it is true. And yeah, so just still waiting. Now we're down to 2 players on Spaghetti. Okay, Subtlety informing they might be swapping lobbies. There may be some objections to the ping here. And I do know we are on an Eastern server, so that makes it, especially if any of these players are anywhere out west, that would definitely not be an ideal place to be. Although, personally, I love Eastern servers, being on the East Coast myself, being in Pittsburgh. And it's been hot in Pittsburgh lately. It's not supposed to be this hot in Pittsburgh, man. That's part of the reason I moved here, because it didn't get this hot. That's why I left Florida. 92 degrees the other day. Like, what is going on? What is happening? Anyways, Lanson in the chat. Oh, we got, okay, so there's a few of the Friday Night League members are currently on a camping trip for the 4th. Yes, Friday Night League. Friday Night League. Subtlety. Well, if you're in chat, you know exactly what I'm referring to as Lanson's popping in. But they have a watch party going on. And they're gonna see Fox juking in real life. And I did request a video of White Fox doing his jukes, because he insists that he doesn't actually bend that far. And as anyone who's ever played that dude can attest to, that he's got to be folding up like a lawn chair and hitting the floor when he does some of these drops. So I want video proof. And yeah, Lanza saying they're in Kentucky at Gil's place. Gilligan, the league mod, also the captain of Wireless Jacks. And yes, C. Jason, Friday Night League. That's the current hype train conductor there, C. Jason. And it looks like we might be finding a new lobby here, as still seeing a couple drops now on both teams. Also, Fontac in chat saying Happy America Day. Yes, happy 4th of July to all my compatriots. I believe that was the right time and place for that word. Whatever. Then Palador in chat saying renaming Friday Night League to a name that I don't object to. Whoops. So we did get a new invite to the new server. So we're pushing on over there. Ryan812, Mr. 3.2 in chat saying happy 4th. He knows what I'm talking about. I can, there's actually quite a bit of Eminem I can do, and Rap God is not one of them. There's like old school Eminem, like old Eminem. Yeah, I see you, Ryan. I see you. What's going on here? There we go. Yeah, old school M, I can do, like, back like when I was, a teenager. But that newer stuff, because he just got, he got better and better over the years. And this is right. I'm a metalhead, so like, yeah, respect. You know, like I can respect talent. And that dude is gifted. All right, so I did get into this new server here, so I'm gonna pop this up on Atlas for me and Subtlety here. There it is, Subtlety. That's for you. Happy 4th. That's your present from me. You're welcome. So loading in now. Hopefully we'll get this game started soon. Because I am not as interesting as 10 minutes of just me talking. That I am not that interesting. And CJ Sasan, let's hear some Eminem right now. You won't, and you're right. And Ryan asking, can my present be a win tomorrow? Bro, you're gonna have to earn that win, and you know it. That's your nemesis. I think we're gonna change servers again. Oh no. Okay. Let's see where we are right now. So we were in New York. We are traveling around the world right now. Trying to find the right server. We are currently in Texas. Yeehaw. And understandable, Mini Hat. Understandable. I'm just having fun. What up? Oh, did I miss another message? Oh, I have video of a Fox doc. He's so full of it. He's so full of it. He's so full of it. That wasn't a real doc. Oh, I hear my own voice in this video. Yeah, I heard my own voice. So I got another invite, so we're gonna go to another server. This time, Leotha Grate. So I've gotten 3 invites from 3 different people, and I feel very special. I got my first from Shepard, my second from Isolate, my third from Leotha Grate. Shepard just hit me with another one. I am popular. That means I am special. And so now on the new server, I've got the new one up on Atlas there, Subtlety, sorry, Habits. And Fancy Super, enjoying the commentary. We are going to get started here soon between Spaghetti and Creamy Milk, match that I have been patiently and anxiously awaiting for a few days now, because I really want to see these two teams battle it out with these new rosters. I mean, these are, like I said, these are top level players. You know, Blender's a man of many names, also a man of many talents. I knew him as like he was a star striker in pubs, but you can recognize skill in pubs. He was a star striker and then joined Orbit last season and became their goalie and was one of the best backliners in the league. That dude can play both ends. Blender's a phenomenal player there. And they recognize that we're here, so that's good. Probably going to be starting sometime soon. Then we got Oculizator, who I've known that I remember this guy from way back. Been playing with this dude forever. Captain Will, same thing. Isolate, same thing. I mean, dudes who have been around forever. They Shepard, a goalie I've looked up to for a long time. Definitely one of the best there. Leotha Grate is just a phenomenal. His passes. His coordination on offense around the bubble is just phenomenal. Yeah, and then Punitive, the one player in this game that I feel like this is a name change. Someone I know, but I don't recognize his new name. Subtlety, if you know who that is. Oh, they're asking us for the go ahead. Okay, cool. Shepard, read the Discord. And actually, players in the game asking if they know Punitive as well. And I'm curious, too. But yeah, almost ready to go here. Teams have been informed that they are go when ready. So just a few more moments. Ryan asking who's at the camp. Quite a few people. White Fox, Gilligan, Five Spotted Dog, Lanson. And I'm forgetting people. Neon. Arrow Knight. Didn't forget you this time, buddy. Is that everybody? Oh, Hasko. Oh my goodness. Hasko. Love you. And Palador saying he's there. Of course, in spirit. And yeah, I'm sure I did forget somebody who's going, are you serious? Are you? So they're all laughing. They're all laughing at me right now, going, ha ha. They're laughing at whoever's name I forgot. They're laughing at the person going, ha ha, he forgot your name. He forgot you were here. And I apologize to that person. I know Neon's wife is there as well. So yeah, sounds like a good time. White Fox is currently playing outside, literally outside, while they all hang out at this campground, watching us wirelessly. Armando Grasso in the chat saying, what? So yeah, still just waiting for the teams to ready up. They have been informed, even though they asked twice. Shepard, read the Discord. So yeah, still just waiting for the start here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There we go. All right, team's finally about to ready up here. Excuse me. So there we go. Team's about to ready up. There's one. There's two. All right, countdown is set to begin. There was three. That was weird.
12,
oh no, that was the start.
11,
Anyways.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So that is Spaghetti on the left, Isolate, Oculizator, Blenders, White Fox, Creamy Milk on the right, Shepard, Leos, the Grate, Captain Will, Punitive. Teams are away, and that is going to be Spaghetti getting their first. White Fox picking that one up. Does have Oculizator moving in on the right side, near side there. Sends that one back, hits Blenders, and very quickly, 10 seconds in, Spaghetti get their first two on the board. Take the lead here early in round one.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So now it will be Creamy Milk with that joust advantage. Shepard taking the disc, taking his time. Look at the chain there, threatening the attack, but playing very passively. Just wanting to force those passes and good pass back, but unfortunately it's just off the mark. So teams trying to race for it there. Leo Grate getting the grab on that one, going to move through the bubble. Has a bit of space to work with. His team's going to spread out for him. And now that chain does get back together there. That is Blenders and Oculizator. It's going to be a dangerous pair together. As Captain Will going to back pass that one back Leo Grate. Going to send that one back up to Captain Will. Captain Will going back to Leo, except Shepard there this time. Shepard wanting to play that back line, so he's going to push Leo up and send that one up to Captain Will. Good deep pass there. Cross pass does find his Shepard. Shepard, though, going to get stunned out. Good stun. Punitive there with the disc. Punitive up to Captain Will. Captain Will up to Leo. And Leo trying to get some jukes in. Does find Shepard behind the goal. And Shepard's going to pop that one in for the two to tie it up here. Just about a minute and a half in.
11, 10, 9,
So phenomenal disc movement and positioning there from Creamy Milk. I told you guys this is going to be a good game. These are top level players in a top level game. Isolate going to send that one to that left tube. It's White Fox there. White Fox sending that one across. Excuse my camera. No, sorry, I'm not even camming. White Fox bringing this one in, goes to the duck. And see, that's the thing. Had White Fox not been making his ducks look less ducky as they typically are, he would have gotten that one. And Gilligan, you hear me, buddy? You know it's true, as that one from Isolate's going to go just high. Leo the Great's going to get that sent out through that left tube there all the way down, but handled by White Fox on the back line. White Fox moving through the right tube here on the near side wall, going through the trap. Cross pass hits Isolate. Isolate has two teammates there, and that chain is back, so they're back to even strength here on offense and defense, except defensive goalie. And look at the read. Two players come in for that cut pass. Captain Wall ultimately coming away with it, sending it out, but White Fox gets the grab now. Another opportunity here for Spaghetti. Slowing it down, White Fox. Good work there, sending that one to Shepard. Shepard into Blenders. Blenders, ooh, looking for the dolphin shot, but doesn't quite hit it. Now this one's going to go into the hands of Isolate. He's just going to shovel it back into the bubble and grabbed now by Blenders. Blenders taking the shot, gets it in on the dunk. That's going to be 2 points here to Spaghetti. We now take the lead 3 minutes into round one. And both teams just with phenomenal disc movement, phenomenal defensive coverage. This is, you know what did it was that clump right there. You had 3 players chasing that one down. And that leads to that open space for Spaghetti to work with in the bubble. So now Shepard going to take his time. He's going to force that defense to come to him. Otherwise, he's going to walk it up. And I would do the exact same thing. Looking for that cross pass, but a little bit behind. Leo's trying to track that one down. Let's have Blenders move it in. Blenders going for that long shot. You know, I respect the shot, respect the not hesitating, but a little bit off. Now, White Fox looking for that cross pass to the near side wall, trying to hit Blenders. Blenders just shoveling that back, seemingly. But now handled by Isolate. Isolate going back to Blenders. Blenders under pressure going. Nice bounce pass off the ceiling. White Fox picks that one up, pops it in for the 2. Spaghetti have a 4-point lead.
12, 11,
I told you, Blenders.
8, 7,
That pass, and then White Fox, no hesitation. I mean, no question. He knew as he walked in that shot was going in. Beautiful play there from Spaghetti. As that one's going to get sent to Captain Will, the right tube. Captain Will crossing this one up, finding Punitive in the left tube. Punitive under pressure, just going to back that one up to Shepard on the back line. Draws that defense out. Defense leaving a lot of room up in the bubble, but unfortunately that that pass. I called it a pounce. Pass and bounce, huh? A pounce. You know what? That's a new thing. Punitive, though, one-on-one. Oh, but Blender's not going to let that one happen. Gets that steal and sends that one away. And now, but that bounce keeps it in. I didn't see what it caught off of there, but that was a unfortunate bounce. So now Leo the Great sending that one up to Shepard. Shepard crossing this one. But unfortunately, Punitive can't get the grab on it, so he's going to hunt that one down and then get stunned out by that pair. Now picked up by Oculizator. He's going to send that one through the left tube. Now look at that chain. The defense not hesitating there. Now they have a big opportunity. One-on-one with the goalie. Oh, White Fox, excuse me, Shepard. No, White Fox with the duck. I believe it went off of Shepard's head on the way in. Solid goal there. Now 4.5 to go here. 6-point differential. And nice camera angle there. Subtlety. Oh, that replay was beautiful. As this was oop. Well, that was loud, and I missed it. Who was that? Apologies. I didn't even catch who it was. That was a beautiful shot there.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Sorry, there was some loud noise going by. I apologize if that came through on the cast. I need to work on my reaction time. So Shepard sending that one up to Leo the Great. Up on that tube there. Leo going to send it back to Shepard. Going to try to draw this defense out. They do. So sending that one across, but unfortunately not quite in the hands of Captain Will. Blender's taking the shot. Ooh. That one almost on, but now handled by, for a moment, Leo the Great. But now it's going to be Oculizator coming away with it, sending it down to White, looking for White Fox. White Fox gets it. Oh, wow. What a shot there from White Fox. I have nothing else to say about that. That was just a beautiful shot there from White Fox doing the forward windmill and then taking it underhand. That is just the placement as well from the underhand shot. That was phenomenal there from the White Fox, 100%. That was a beautiful goal. But now this one is being handled by Shepard here. Shepard taking his time again, trying to draw that defense out. Currently 13-2, 3 minutes to go. 11-point difference. That is a minimum of 4 goals, I do believe. Shepard walking this one up, sending it through the tube there, up to Leo Thegrate. Leo under pressure from White Fox. Some good jukes there to keep that space. Goes off the backboard and he hits it. Wow. What a shot there from Leo the Great to get 3 on the goalie from 10 meters out while under pressure from White Fox. And that's going to bring this lead down to 8. Still in it is creaming milk here with 2.5 to go. that is Isolate taking that one on the Joust advantage, sending it off to Oculizator in the near side too. Sending it across to White Fox. White Fox walking this one in, and another underhanded shot. I know White Fox loves those shots. Hitting those right now, and he hits another one. And that's going to re-extend the lead back to 10 with 2 minutes to go. So still a minimum of 4 goals here needed. Possible, but Creemie Milk is going to have to act quickly. Shepard again taking his time. Going to force that defense out. They come to him, so he sends it across there to Leo. Leo going to forward this one up, trying to hit his teammate there. That was Punitive, but just out of the reach. Punitive trying to get there. Goalie doesn't come out to challenge. Punitive, wow, what a save there from Isolate to stop that one from going in. And the one-on-one, he's going to send that one out to the left tube. Caught in that trap. Now shoveled out. Now an opportunity here. Punitive picks that one up, sends a shot in, but it's just going to be low. Blender's getting the grab on that one. And so Spaghetti now turning this one around, sending that one through mid, looking for that clear and boost. But it's going to be Creemie Milk getting there to the area first, but now it's in the hands of Blenders. Blenders trying to draw the defender out. He does, but the defender gets a stun, and that's Leo going to get the clear. Isolate on the back line for Spaghetti, sending that one up to Oculizator. Oculizator misplays it, but recovers. And now moving forward, just have Blenders on the near side wall, hopping over one player, sending it in. Oh, what a move there from White Fox. He stuns out his man coverage and then uses that man as an anchor to get down to the goal. That was a phenomenal play there from White Fox, and a beautiful, I mean, for Oculizator to trust White Fox to win that 50-50 and to send him that pass nonetheless. That was a phenomenal play there from Spaghetti. And yeah, Spaghetti is absolutely on fire here in this game, and an interception there from Oculizator. Does have White Fox moving in. They have a 2-on-1 against the goalie here. 28 seconds to go here in round one. Round one certainly in the hands of Spaghetti, but that save in the hands of Shepard there is going to send that one out through the right tube. And chains are away, and that is Creemie Milk getting that one down there. Leo the Great picking that one up, popping that one in for the 2. But that will be 17-7 in round one to Spaghetti.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Wow, yeah, that is the end of the round there. That was absolutely phenomenal play there from both these teams, but just Spaghetti absolutely just catching fire there. Just their disc movement, their control has been phenomenal, and then on defense, they're not letting Creemie Milk get much done. Creemie Milk, the goals they had, I think were on were on clearance chases that they were able to beat the defense to. Because yeah, Spaghetti's game here is absolutely phenomenal. Excuse me. So game high points currently out of White Fox with 8, also with 1 assist. You got Blenders with 7 points, 1 assist, 1 save, and a steal. Oculizator pulling up 3 assists. Isolate with 1 assist, 2 saves. Leo the Great over there on Creemie Milk with 5 points, 1 assist, 3 saves. Shepard with 2 points, 1 assist, and a save. And yeah, a couple stuns there for Captain Will and Punitive. And yeah, Blenders and White Fox on that front line is really dangerous. I mean, it really is. That's there's a lot of pairs that are being made. You got over there on Instinct between Ender and Connemara Chaos. That's kind of White Fox and Blenders here are a similar pair there. Just going to be able to feed off of each other constantly. And definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with here moving forward. If Spaghetti does go with this particular lineup, that is. And Oculizator as well. I mean, Oculizator is picking up 3 assists. He's got that phenomenal disc movement. He's definitely playing a really important role there with those guys. And this is going to be a really good team. This lineup is really solid. As that's going to be Spaghetti winning that joust here in round 2. After taking that round 1 victory, 17-7. Blenders walking this one in, goes for a little bit of a duck, but he's going to bounce that one off the bottom side of the shield. But quick chain there, Oculizator getting a bit of a lift. Able to send that one down, but not quite in the hands of Isolate. So good turnover there by Captain Lowe. He's going to fling it into the bubble. A bit of a chain, good leech there from, I believe that was Blenders. Somebody, Oculizator, in fact. And Ocknell going to be able to send this one away. So all the way down in the Creemie Milk zone here, going to be handled by Punitive. So 50 seconds into round 1, still tied 0-0. Blunder's now going to move through the near side tube. Slowly walking his way in. They're going to let him walk, so he's going to walk. Sends that one up to Oculizator after drawing out the defender, and White Fox is going to stun out that goalie and leave it open there for Ock to send that one in for the 3. And that's the first goal in the game. 1:01 in to round 2.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Creamy Milk with the joust advantage. Shepard going to take hold of that one. This time actually walking up instead of hanging back on that line. Going to send this one deep. Does find Leo the Great. Look at that empty goal. Oh, that one's just going to bounce wide. But now into the hands of Captain Will. Captain Will trying to send that one back to Shepard on the back line. But unfortunately takes that bounce. And now Blender's going to be able to send this one out. And now Blender's getting his own clearing. Is that one on? No, not quite. And then what a stop there. Who was that? Was that Shepard? I'm not sure, but then Blender's able to return on that and get this one in. That was Shepard who got that initial save. But Blender's recollects it and brings that one in for it, too. And that's going to put Spaghetti up 5-0.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So once again, Cream and Milk on this joust advantage, now taken by Shepard. And again, going to go ahead and walk this one up. Sends one to the left side, too. Takes a couple bounces, but does find the hands of Leo the Great. Leo with some room. A good leech there from a teammate. Captain Will, nice back pass to Punitive. Punitive walking in, looking for that cross pass. Does ultimately find Leo the Great. Leo looking to send this one across the ceiling, and then, oh, what a play there. So Leo going across the ceiling to Captain Will. Captain Will to Shepard behind the goal, and Shepard pops that one in for the 2, and that's Creamy Milk's first goal of this game here. Almost 3 minutes in, but still just a 1-goal game, 5-2 in favor of Spaghetti.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Isolate going to send that one quickly to White Fox in the left tube there. White Fox forwarding this one quickly up to Blenders. I have no words. That was just a beautiful play. Let it speak for itself.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was something. Nice play, Spaghetti. That's going to be Shepard sending that one quickly to that left tube. Going to take an awkward bounce, but does get through. Does have a teammate down there with a good stun. Captain Will playing the man. And the right call in the situation. And now has a lot of room to work with. So he's going to start walking this one up. Sends that cross pass, but just off. Looking for his teammate down there. Leo the Great. And then White Fox coming away with that one and sending it out. So the chains are away. Like Blenders, maybe, Oculizator getting there first, walking that one in, couple jukes, couple dodges, and then swings it in for the 2. Now it's a 7-point game in favor of Spaghetti here in round 2, 6 minutes to go.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Creamy Milk with that joust advantage. Shepard taking that one, sending it up to Leo the Great. Leo Grate sending that one to the right tube, hitting Captain Will. Captain Will with a little bit of space, gonna send this one across. Good pass there to Punitive. Punitive, good back pass to Shepard. Shepard dodging a player, making some space, making some time, getting that one forward. And ultimately finding the hand of the enemy team Oculizator over there. Picking that one up, sending it in. Does have a player deep, that is White Fox, picking that one up. Now going to slow this one down, let his team start moving in, start coordinating an attack here on the bubble. White Fox taking his time. Looks for that, I believe he was looking for a shot off the backboard. An incredibly ambitious shot given the situation. But now recovering it is White Fox, looking to move, pull the angel move. But the player doesn't fall for it. And then a good headbutt from White Fox, the other one down, but does get out of the bubble. Recovered by Blenders. Blenders sending that one up to Isolate on the back line. Isolate going to walk this one down. Interesting move there from Isolate, using the, I've seen it a couple times recently, using an anchor shot simultaneously as a dodge. And Captain Will, long shot there, but that one's going to bounce wide. It's definitely a technique to look at potentially using. Oh, but Blenders. Good read there from Blenders. Going to get the grab there. Send this one all the way in. Looking like that is a flat bounce off the back wall. Blenders getting it back. Oculizator getting it back. And he sends that one in for a 3. 10-meter 3 there. And that's going to put Spaghetti up by 10 here. Still over 4 to go. Creamy Milk is not out of it yet. But they do need to start scoring soon if they want to stay in it. Shepard now with the disc, going to walk it again. Juking there, but unfortunately, Oculizator is able to get that grab, but the shot in, bouncing off the shield there. Blender's going for one duck. Looking behind him, Chain's coming in. Looks for a pass up, does ultimately find Oculizator. Oculizator juking around on the ceiling. And Shep trying to get that one away, but he gets stunned out. Now it's back in the hands of Spaghetti here. Blenders on the near side wall. Blender sending that one into the bubble there. The Oculizator. Trying to send this one in as White Fox is causing all sorts of trouble in the crease there, but a great save by the goalie to stop that shot from going in. The Blenders is on the back line, ready to collect this one. They're near the back line as Isolate is on the back line. Two of them playing a little bit of defense here. Now Blenders walking this one up under pressure. Big duck there from Blenders. And Blenders with the boot anchor shot. Puts another one in for the 3, and it's 15-2 in favor of Spaghetti.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now this will be Creemie Milk with the joust advantage, taken there by Shepard. Shepard going to the far side wall, looking for Captain Will, but it takes that unfortunate bounce off the pyramids there, and White Fox there to collect it, and he's going to walk that one in for the 2, and that's going to give Spaghetti the 15-point lead here with 2.5 to go in round 2.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
So 15-point lead. That is a minimum of 5 goals and 5 threes that Creemie Milk would have to score in the next 2.5 minutes if possible. But man, is that a mountain to climb. As Shep goes again to that far side wall. Unfortunately, Captain Well under pressure, so he can't collect that one. Blenders does. Blenders going to send this one in deep. Takes that bounce, but Shep not letting that one happen. Going to angrily clear that one out of the bubble. And Shep getting it back. Going to send one more out. And a good bounce there. Unfortunately, Isolate reads it. Gets that one. Sends it back up, but misses the intended target. I believe that was Blenders on the cloud block. Now handled by Ock. Trying to move around. Pushes himself off of the boot there. Sending that one in for another 2. Now it's a 17-point spread in favor of Spaghetti with about a minute and a half once we come out of the tubes.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The round has begun.
The Shepherd doing his patient thing again. Going to send this one down. Unfortunately, I don't believe it hit the intended target, so that one's going to filter all the way through to Isolate for Spaghetti, turning this one around very quickly in the hands of White Fox. White Fox looking at an empty net. Ducks one player, going to walk this one in and set it in for the 2. So not quite the mercy there. Still a 19-point spread. But still over 50 seconds to go. So it's up to Creemie Milk. If they can clock manage for the next minute, prevent that goal. They can prevent that the mercy here as Shepard now sending that one through mid, sending that one across to Punitive. Punitive sending it up. Looking for a good pass there up to Leo the Great. Leo the Great going for a shot off the backboard, but a good save there by Isolate. Not gonna let that one happen. Captain Will gonna get the grab on that one though. He's gonna plant that one in for a 2. Now reduce that lead down back to 17.
11, 10,
And that's a minimum. So it's yeah. So the only way Spaghetti can get that mercy that they're probably hunting right now. They're gonna need to score a 3. No 3, no mercy. So that will be Isolate taking that one, sending that to the left tube, but takes that bounce. White Fox tracking it down. Let's have Ock at Bowtie. Ock is open, takes that pass, going back across there to Blenders. Blenders walking this one in, pulling out the staircase, taking the anchor shot. And Shepard not going to let that one go through, send that one out. 5 seconds to go. That's going to be the end of the game. 21-4, Spaghetti.
GG's, guys.
GG. All right. I did not play on Wi-Fi. That was terrible. I'm going back to Ethernet.
Yeah, what a performance there from Spaghetti against a team
Good game, though, guys.
as far as individual player skill, definitely about equal. As we looking over the game stats there, game high points tied between White Fox and Blenders, both with 12. But leaning to Blenders because he also picks up 2 assists and 2 saves, as well as a steal. White Fox with 1 assist there. And I gotta swap over to this thing. There we go. Oculizator with 10 points, 3 assists, 1 save, and 2 steals. Isolate with 3 assists, 3 saves. That's a lot of points from 3 different players there on one team. And assists across the board there. That is an offensive force there on Spaghetti. Over there on Creemie Milk, you got Leo the Great coming away with 5 points, 1 assist, 4 saves. Shepard with 4 points, 1 assist, 6 saves. Quite a few. Also a steal there for Shepard. Punitive coming away with the save, and Captain Will with 2 points and 1 assist there. But yeah, Spaghetti absolutely popping off here in their debut in VRML with this roster. Mini Hat, hats off, man. You found a solid core here, I think maybe. No pressure. But yeah, I'm not gonna dilly daddle too long as it is the 4th of July. Now, as far as the games going on the rest of the night, I personally not. But yeah, I have to. I can't be pushing myself that hard, so I'm not gonna be able to voice cast those. I can feel it in the throat, unfortunately. So yeah, we're not gonna. Because of Palador's technical issues, I don't know if those are gonna get done. So I mean, if there's some other camera who happens to be around and there's a caster who wants to do it, they might get done. But I would say don't plan on it. Don't look out for the ping, but don't place your bets. So yeah, so that'll do it here for us. That was Spaghetti versus Creamy Milk. I have been SirDimwi here with So Much for Subtlety. This has been VRML. We thank you very much for joining us. Have a happy 4th of July. Be safe. Don't blow your hands up, and have a good night.